What's good, everybody? It's your boy Everton, and you saw the title. I got rejected from Mint Mobile's holiday promotion, and yes, it doesn't change my view of the company. I still really like the company. I actually understand why this rule is there. I don't think it was necessarily meant for my scenario itself, even though it did impact me. But I'm going to talk about that today and basically let you guys know how that happened and how it can affect potentially people out there. So essentially, what is this promotion? Well, right now, Mint Mobile is having a promotion where they're giving away 3 additional months of service on top of any service that you essentially buy as a new client. So essentially, you can buy their unlimited plan. So basically $90, and they'll give you an additional 3 months of that very same plan that you bought. Right? So you get essentially 6 months worth of their unlimited plan for $90. And that applies to all of their plans as well. So if you don't need the unlimited plan, you can go for a lesser tier. And it's basically super, super dope. I mean, I have a link to that promotion in the description. If you guys want to check it out, definitely click on it. And I have the details there as well. But anyway, guys, what happened to me? So if you've been following my channel a little bit, you know that I was on Mint Mobile for about a month and a half now, and when I first started, I had this phone, which is the Galaxy S10 Plus. Now, when I got on Mint Mobile, everything went fine. I basically got my service. I've been rocking with it, and I had actually been loving the service, to be honest with you. I mean, and it's very cheap. Saved me a ton of money. And basically, after that point, a few weeks after I started, I was like, yo, this is going to save me so much money that I can actually do something I wanted to do for a while, which was switch to iOS. Now, I didn't want to switch to iOS because most of my family uses iMessage, and I wanted to be able to communicate with them and take advantage of all those. So what I did was I went on eBay and got this phone right here. It's a used 10s, which allows me to get on iOS. So I've been on this phone for about a couple weeks now, right? So, and this phone is just basically sitting here. So I popped my SIM card in here, been using it ever since. And then the promotion came about, right? So this promotion that allows me to get pay for 3 months and get an additional 3 months, I signed up for as a second line. Now, a couple reasons why. Number one, I wanted to give my daughter a phone with some data. That way she could stream her shows or play games sometimes when we're driving around and stuff like that, so she didn't have to be bored and she didn't have to tether off of my data. So she could have her own data. I thought it was pretty cool. And secondly, I actually wanted to potentially make a video about the sign up process and how easy it was. This is kind of a different video than that, but so I ordered the SIM kit. Comes the exact same way, guys. So the sign up process is the exact same as if you were to sign up for Mint Mobile by itself. You don't have to do anything special or anything like that. The SIM kits came, I activated, I was up and running within minutes, literally 3 minutes I was up and running. And what I did was I popped my SIM card in the phone that I wasn't using, right? This phone right here, the Galaxy S10, because remember, I had already switched out from this phone to this phone, right? So this was gonna be something that my daughter could use. So I popped the SIM card in there, and I was basically, using it for the first day, and the next day I got this email. Now the email basically says, hey, you basically broke the rule. The one rule that we have, they said this is one of the rules, but basically the one rule that they have is that you can't have a phone that has been associated with Mint Mobile within 90 days. Basically the IMEI, they track the IMEI, and if that IMEI of any phone was linked to a SIM card that was used with Mint Mobile within 90 days, you can't take advantage of this plan or this promotion. You can still get the plan, still keep the service, you just don't get the additional 3 months of service. Now, here's the thing. I understand why they have this rule. There are people that will get on Mint Mobile, right? Get on Mint Mobile and say, you know what? The promotion's coming out. I heard about it through the grapevine because it wasn't a secret. I've actually been hearing about this promotion that they were going to have. And they might be like, I'm going to go to Metro PCS or some other, or Visible Wireless or something like that for a month, and then I'll come back when the promotion happens. They didn't want to encourage that, right? So I understand essentially why they've done that. For my situation, it was a little bit different. I wasn't hopping from plan to plan to try to basically take advantage of it. I just wanted a second line to give to my daughter, and it just so happens that this phone's IMEI that I popped it into actually had been with Mint Mobile, And I actually still have that second line here, still in here, but it was just a little bit, it was a little bit disappointing. But I will tell you one thing, like, don't stop the video here. There's even more toward this story that makes it a little bit of a bright spot. Now, a couple things I wanted you to take away from here. The first one is I am amazed at the transparency that this company has. So they told me the very next day. They give you a remorse period, right? Of 7 days before you can decide, hey, I don't want this plan anymore, and you'll get all your money back. So they basically gave me 5.5 days, because they told me like midway through the next day, say, hey, you know what? We're gonna tell you within your buyer's remorse period that you don't qualify for this, and it gave me the opportunity to make another decision. If I wanted to say, hey, I want to stick with this, or if I wanted to go back to another carrier or just cancel the plan out by itself, which I think is amazing. I've been with other companies where they would not have done that. They would have waited until 2 months out and say, hey, guess what? You broke one of our rules. This was a rule from the get-go. Now you have to get stuck with us, or you just have to leave all your money on the table. This was actually a very good experience, and this is the type of company that I like to do business with. Secondly, one of the things that I was concerned about with Mint Mobile was the fact that they gave away so much savings. I mean, whenever I think about doing business with a company, an individual, anything like that, if a guy says he wants to paint my house, right, for $7, and he said he can paint my entire house, I'm not using that guy. The work is going to be shoddy. Something's off with that. Like, you can't paint my entire house for $7. So I did like the fact that I don't know the numbers with the wireless game, right? I don't know if they're profitable or not, but I do like the fact that they did have some safeguards around people abusing the service and jumping around. It makes me know, or lets me know that, hey, I'm with this company that takes their clients into consideration, right? Like, hey, we're trying to make sure that we grow the company and take care of our clients. So yes, although this wasn't meant for me, this little situation here where, the SIM associated with the phone wasn't meant for me, the rule still existed and I got a rejection. But I want, once again, two things to come out here. Number one, that they were totally transparent with me. Actually, I'm very fond of the company for doing that. Secondly, also I want to put out there that, guys, if you guys have left Mint and then maybe you're not happy with the company that you were with and you want to come back to Mint now, you may not be eligible to take advantage of this offer. You can still come back. All right, so I'm not gonna lie. Like, if you do want to come back, I've left companies and I've missed them and I had to go back as well. It happens, right? You just won't be able to take advantage of this promotion here. Once again, guys, I just wanted to put this brief update out there. I'm still happy with the company. I'm even more happy with them now. I just love the transparency. That is one of the things that this company has really sold me on. It's just that I swear, like, their process is super simple and it needs to be like this, right? Now, I didn't read the terms and conditions of what I needed to be eligible to do this. And if I had known that me just owning another phone that had a Mint Mobile SIM kit in it would disqualify me within the 90 days. Now, once again, guys, it is within 90 days. As long as you've had a Mint Mobile SIM card out of the associated phone over 90 days, you're good. But for me, I understand why they did it. I don't think the spirit of that rule was meant for my situation, but I totally get it. But once again, I'm just happy with the transparency. But anyway, at the end of the day, super happy with it. Guys, link to the promotion is in the description. I just wanted to make you guys aware of this. Check them out. All the details are in the description. But anyway, guys, just a quick update. Appreciate you guys. And yeah, until next time, I do videos Everton's way. Peace.